highly recommend checking out our program, of which there are many benefits. First of all, criminology and criminal justice is an applied social science. So you get to study both theory and practice. You study criminological theory. Why do people commit crime? How do we understand crime as a society? And then you apply this in practice to the criminal justice system and how we respond to crime. It's also, needless to say, fascinating, very topical subject. Lots of stuff we'll be looking at on the course. You can study surveillance, very topical right now, policing, also institutional abuses, restorative justice, lots of things that are very relevant right now. And why we say comparative criminology and criminal justice is because we look internationally. We give you a global understanding of the subject. And within the Department of Law, we also have very, very useful modules you can do that are more general, including a placement module, really useful for people to be able to do an internship with an NGO or criminal justice agency. And we also have a professional development module to help you prepare for your thesis and to think about what you want to do going forward. We welcome applications from people with a range of backgrounds, any social science, any legal qualification, humanities qualifications. If you have an undergraduate degree in one of those areas with a minimum result of a 2-1, then you submit that alongside your personal statement to meet the minimum criteria for the program. Likewise, if you actually don't have a level 8 degree, then you can still apply through a different route, and you just have to contact us and we can look at that. And of course, people who are active in criminal justice, who are practitioners, policymakers across youth justice, criminal justice, other areas of public service, or NGOs, we would love to receive applications from yourselves as well. A lot of people go on to work in policy, to work in research. Either you do a PhD in a similar area, or you could work in policy or research for an NGO, for the Department of Justice, for civil service departments in other countries. The world is your oyster with a program like this. And indeed, within the criminal justice system, there are all sorts of opportunities to work in practice. Police forces, youth justice work, NGOs are all increasingly looking for people with substantial qualifications in criminal justice or a social science area. And indeed, the same is true for international organizations. The UN, the International Criminal Court, the EU, all of these things are available to you. And if it's that some of those don't sound directly criminal justice-y, well, the reality is that almost every social science master's program prepares you for almost anything in the public, private, and nonprofit sectors. Apart from the small number of jobs where you really need a specific program, for example, to be a social worker, you need to have the social work master's. Really, what I would recommend is thinking about a master's program. If you want to study social sciences, think about a master's program that you find really interesting, that you're able to commit to really benefit from the teaching and reading you'll do. And then the world, as I say, is your oyster in terms of what you can do after that. So thank you very much, and please feel free to email me on ian.martyr@mu.ie if you have any questions about the program.